Hey everybody, Max Lucado here. I hope you're having a great day. Believe it or not, I'm on the Sea of Galilee. Yep, we're in Israel. And I'm just thinking about how God used this amazing lake, the Sea of Galilee, to teach such a great lesson. You know, for such a famous lake, it's really not that big. About 13 and a half miles long, about 7.5 miles wide, 150 feet deep. I mean, there are bigger lakes in the world, right? But there's not a more famous lake. Because this is the place where Jesus met the disciples in the middle of their storm. And Matthew is the one who has that famous phrase, they were in the middle of the sea, tossed about by the waves because the wind was contrary. Jesus was not in the boat, the disciples were. In fact, they had been in the boat for 9 hours. Can you imagine? Fighting these 10-foot waves for 9 hours, all night, dark, thunder, lightning. Can you imagine? Well, of course you can, because you've had your share of storms. Maybe not on the Sea of Galilee, but in cancer, in a divorce, in financial issues. You've had your share of struggles. And so this story is in the Bible to show us what Jesus does when we are in the middle of the storm. Remember, Jesus was not in the boat because he had gone up on the mountain to pray. He'd gone up to pray. Where is Jesus when you're in a storm? Well, he's praying for you. He's praying for you. And he's praying for you right now. And so Jesus came walking on the water in the direction of the boat. When the disciples saw him, they said, "It's a ghost. It's a ghost." They were afraid. They never expected to see Jesus in a storm. But you know, Jesus comes in the middle of the storm because in the storm is when we're paying the attention. And so Jesus cried out in response to them, "It is I. Don't be afraid." In Greek, it's really just that phrase, I am. Have courage. Fear not. He is declaring what he declared to Moses in the burning bush. I am. Who's coming to help you? Jesus says, I am. Who's listening to your prayers? Jesus says, I am. Who has the ability to give you strength? Jesus does. Believe that. He is going to meet you in the midst of the storm. Way to go, Peter. Peter was the one who said, if that's you, command me, and I'll get out of this boat and come in your direction. You know, Peter didn't know much, but he knew one thing. That boat was going down and Jesus was standing up. And the best place to be is next to Jesus if you're in the middle of a storm. And you know what happened next. For a few powerful, courageous moments, Jesus did what no person has ever done. He walked on water, but then he saw the wind. Then he saw the waves, and down he went. You know, as long as we face Christ, we have strength to face our problems. But when we turn away from Christ, our problems pull us down. Do you feel like you're facing a lot of problems today? Then lift up your eyes. Set your focus on Christ. Christ, ever the one full of mercy, extended a hand, pulled Peter out of the water. And next thing you knew, they were in the boat. Next thing you know, the boat was floating on calm water. Jesus will bring calm to your storm. Just keep your eyes on him. Hey, have a great day. And believe that the Christ who came then is the Christ who comes still. I'll talk to you soon.